Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Christina Roberts, and this is how the Red Bull X-Alps 2025 athletes announcement is gonna go down. We are so excited to finally reveal the full lineup of next year's race. Entries were open from July 1st until August 31st, and we received a ton of promising applications from all around the world. The race committee definitely had a tough time selecting the top 35 athletes. Later, I'll be joined by Ferdinand Vogel, race director, and he will talk a bit more about the selection process. But before, let's watch a quick recap of what the 2023 Red Bull X-Alps race was like.
Yeah, it was a dream to be here.
I'm very happy to be here. One flight of 11 hours and 15 minutes. Crazy flight per day.
I couldn't have imagined a better experience.
1 week, 1,200 plus kilometers, that's quite something, you know. And yeah, I'm very happy about it.
It's the best adventure I've ever had.
It's a crazy experience.
It's still unbelievable for me to be here.
Red Bull X-Alps 2023. What a fast and exciting race that was. Now, moving on to the 2025 athletes, we'll start with the ones from the Alps. Austria, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and France. They will be named, grouped by their country. After revealing them, the remaining international athletes will be revealed. I will introduce them together with some real adventurers. Among them, Andy Hediger, a paragliding legend, Valentin Delluc, a French speed riding athlete, and Dario Costa, a history-making athlete. Let's start with Austria. I'm joined by Paul Guschlbauer, 7-time Red Bull X-Alps athlete. How are you feeling, Paul?
Well, it's good to be back here. A little bit different this year, but I feel good. Thanks.
Why is that? Why do you feel different?
Well, yeah, it's the first time since 2010 when I first applied for Red Bull X-Alps that I didn't apply this year, and that makes a big difference, of course, after 13, 14 years of Red Bull X-Alps career. Big part of my life.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, as you've said, you've been part of the Red Bull X-Alps lineup for such a long time. Can you share some of your insights with us?
Well, yeah, like I just said, Red Bull X-Alps has been like from the beginning of my professional career, like this part of my life. Like it's hard to put it in different ways than, okay, Red Bull X-Alps was everything I did, basically. And well, there is way too many stories, I think, to tell right now, and it's really emotional for me to think about it. But of course, now as we're going to talk about all the athletes that are going to take part now for the next year, some events also that I've spent with the new generation basically during my career come up. I've, for example, flown with Simon Oberana when he was in the beginning of his career in Red Bull X-Alps 2015. He was my supporter, and Tommy Friedrich, I also know him since he was a child, basically. So there's lots of connections there, and I'm happy to be here and still being part of Red Bull X-Alps in that way.
Yeah, awesome. That's really impressive. Well, are you ready to introduce your fellow Austrian athletes?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited too. I mean, some new things for me too, I guess. So the Austrian Red Bull X-Alps athletes for 2025 are...
Hello, my name is Simon Oberana and I'm participating in the Red Bull X-Alps 25. I'm really looking forward to the race.
Hey, I'm Tommy Friedrich and I'm also part of the Red Bull X-Alps in 2025. And I'm really looking forward for a really cool adventure again with my team.
Hello guys, my name is Valentin Delluc. I'm from Austria and I'm proud to be part of the most challenging mental and tactical race all over the world.
Hello, my name is Samuel Tanner. I was about 13 years old when I first heard about the Red Bull X-Alps, and from that point on it was a dream of mine to take part in it.
What do you think about them?
Well, I'm happy for everybody who can join Red Bull X-Alps because it's a dream for a lot of athletes in the hike and fly, in the sport of hike and fly. And yeah, I mean, of course, we all know Simon Oberrauner by now. He has taken part, I think, 4 times already, or coming his 5th time, I'm not sure. And Tommy Friedrich also his 3rd time now. So they both have their experiences already and they know how tough it is. And I think they're more ready than ever before. This is great. And of course, now I can cheer for Austria and say, well, let's beat the Swiss guys, finally. The other young guns, I know them not really well, but I've seen some results also at Wanderbird events from them. And so, yeah, good to see new faces at the race.
Nice. And what tips do you have for the rookies?
For the rookies, well, you have to kind of get to know the intensity of Red Bull X-Alps a little bit. So when you haven't done it, you don't know how tough it is. And that is exactly the right, I think, approach to go there. Is like a learning approach in the first time and not trying to like win, you know. Like maybe you win, but the best thing is to just have a good look what's going on and then try to stay in the race to the end, because that is a big success already.
And last question, who do you think will be the strongest Austrian?
Well, I'm a big fan of Simon Oberrauner and his flying style and also his approach to the sport. I really like that. He's really going with the flow of nature, which I think is the most important key to success. And he's also preparing physically really well since now a couple of years. So I think if he can keep the pressure away now of being Team Austria 1, I think he has really good chances to be really good in the race.
Awesome. Well, very interesting. Thank you for letting us know your insights, and it's great having you, Paul.
Thank you.
Let's move on to France and to Valentin Delluc, a French speed riding and speed flying pilot, who you for sure know for his viral videos flying through narrow valleys and escaping avalanches with his wing. Welcome, Valentin.
Hi, Christina. Thanks for having me. I'm pretty stoked to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you with us today. So tell us, how are you doing? What are you up to these days?
These days, actually, bad weather in France, very windy and rainy. So it's more inside computer work for me and organizing new projects, setting my winter season.
You definitely have some great flying skills. Have you ever thought about joining the Red Bull X-Alps?
Yeah, I follow the race since many years, and this race has impressed me a lot. Like the condition the pilot are flying, the line they have to do, the place above what they are flying is like sometimes it's no landing, it's glacier, rocks, like forest, cables. You have to think about everything. It's really a big commitment for me, and yeah, I have big respect for these athletes who do this long race. And you have to be also super smart to read the Alps, the mountains, to find the best line. So it's really an overall skill athlete who can do this race.
All right, let's get into some serious business. Are you ready to announce the French athletes for Red Bull X-Alps 2025?
I'm ready to announce the Red Bull athlete for 2025, the French one.
Hi everybody, I'm Damien Macaz. I just heard that I'm selected for the next Red Bull X-Alps. I'm really happy to come back and to try to make as good as possible, maybe better, we'll see.
Hello, it's Max Pinot, so I'm here at home with my new assistant for my 4th X-Alps, and I hope you will sleep less during the race and see you in June. Bye.
In 2023, the Red Bull X-Alps was like this for me. I'm looking forward to be part of the Red Bull X-Alps 2025 to give my best.
Hi, my name is Tanguy. I will compete for the second time in the Red Bull X-Alps. I'm very stoked for the race and very grateful for this chance.
Salut à tous, je m'appelle Rémi Bourdel, je vole depuis maintenant 21 ans. Je suis de France à Chamonix-Mont-Blanc. Prendre part à la X-Alps, ça a toujours été un rêve pour moi.
It's definitely a strong lineup. French athletes have always been the main contender to win the race. Do you think any of them will be able to beat 8-time Swiss champ Kriegel Maurer?
I hope for sure the French. I hope one can win Kriegel this year. And yeah, I don't want to choose one, but I give all of them my positive and good energy to try to win the race.
We are very excited to see what happens. Thanks, Valentin.
Thank you very much.
And now I'm happy to welcome a very special guest to announce the German athletes, who together with the race committee decide which athletes make the cut. Ferdinand Vogel, a successful paraglider himself and German champ. Hi Ferdi, thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure, thank you.
Yeah, well, tell us, what's the selection process like? What do athletes need in order to be selected?
Yeah, this time it wasn't that much special. It was regular like the last times. That time we had from some countries a lot of applications, so that was a bit hard to find. But yeah, as always, the first thing is to find who is safe in the air, who is safe in the mountains, and that's the most important part here.
Have you noticed anything new from this year's applications?
Not really. So it was more like to find a solution for the really, really good athletes to make it possible that everyone who is really on a high professional way to make it possible that they are inside the race. But yeah, somehow we managed, and I have the feeling we have a really strong and tough athletes.
Nice, really cool insights. Thanks for sharing them. Now, are you ready to share the German athletes you selected?
Yes, of course. So this year from the German side we have...
Hey, I'm Markus Anders from Germany, and I'm super stoked to be selected for Red Bull X-Alps 2025.
Hi, my name is Nadine Wallner, and I'm super happy that I'm part of the next Red Bull X-Alps edition. I'm super motivated and I cannot wait until the race starts. See you there!
Hey, my name is Philipp Haag, I'm from Germany, and I'm super excited to be part in the next Red Bull X-Alps. It's gonna be a crazy adventure for me and my team.
Hello everyone, my name is Christian Schuck. I'm 26-year-old from the south of Germany. I've been flying for 6 years now. Next year I'm thrilled to participate in the Red Bull X-Alps.
The veterans we all know very good. Markus Anders, he did quite nice last time. Celine Lorenz, she will have the next possibility to show what is inside her. She had some problems with her food last time, so this time we are sure she will be strong again. And yeah, Philipp Haag and Christian Schuck, I know them also from the German league. They fly normally competitions in this direction also. And yeah, Christian Schuck, he did it really, really nice at Xpur. So that was a must-have to be here for the X-Alps.
Yeah, for sure. Well, awesome, Ferdi. Thank you for coming and talking with us. Time to move on to the next country, Italy, and our special guest, Dario Costa. Thank you for coming, Dario.
Thanks, Christina. It's a pleasure.
As a professional athlete, I'm sure you've flown all across the Alps, but could you imagine racing across the Alps just by feet and paraglider?
Well, actually not. I mean, flying across the Alps is probably the hardest flying that you can imagine on an airplane because of many reasons, technical reasons and environmental reasons. So thinking of doing it by foot and paragliding, it's really hard for me. So it's a hell of a job, I suppose. I can imagine.
So what are you up to these days?
Well, I'm just back since a few days from my last season show, which was in Turkey for the Red Bull cliff diving. I flew some passengers there, and I did an air show for the event, which was fantastic, and I always love to be there. So yeah, that was the last thing I've done, and now it's preparation for my 2025 projects, and yeah, so very excited and looking forward for the next season.
Yeah, sounds cool. Are you ready to announce the Italian athletes?
And the Italian athletes are...
I'm Aaron Dorogatti, and yeah, next year will be the 7th time I will take part at the Red Bull X-Alps.
Hi everyone, I'm Toby Woselbacher, and I'm super excited to be part of the Red Bull X-Alps 2025. It's gonna be hard, but that's exactly why I am here.
Hey guys, I'm Nicola Donini, and yeah, in the last edition of the Red Bull X-Alps we did a really good job, and I'm happy to be part again. So for the next edition we will try to get to our goals.
Hi, I'm Davide Sassudelli, I'm 26, I'm from Trento, Italy. I'm super excited to take part in Red Bull X-Alps 2025.
All right, what do you think, Dario? Do you know any of the Italian athletes?
Well, I know one of them, Aaron, and we know each other since quite a while. I've been very interested in his career. He's an amazing athlete. I've seen him training at the APC, and we train sometimes at the same time there, and I have to say that I'm just impressed. And looking at him, I understand what does it take to participate and compete and be in the top of the Red Bull X-Alps. So it's really inspiring and nice. We've been working also on doing some project in the future together, which I'm very looking forward and excited about it. Of course, I can't tell you anything about that, but yeah, so I'm very looking forward to see him competing, and we'll be for sure cheering for him.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, thank you, Dario, for being here with us.
Thank you, Christine. It was a pleasure. Thanks.
Last Alpine country, home of all previous Red Bull X-Alps winners, Switzerland. What can we expect this time? We'll find out together with paragliding legend Andy Hediger. Hi, Andy.
Thank you to invite me.
Of course, thanks for talking with us. You are a true legend in the sport. So what is unique for you about Red Bull X-Alps?
For me personally, it's unique as I felt be part of the creation together with Hannes Arch at the very beginning of the Red Bull X-Alps, also with Ulrich, and to observe how it's growing and make such a big race that makes really a powerful show of what is paragliding, hike and flying, and the possibility of those huge athletes who participate. That's like, for me, amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, these athletes are definitely ready to take on the challenge. Let's have a look at who they are.
So the Swiss athletes for the Red Bull X-Alps 2025 are...
Hi, I'm Christian Maurer, 42 years old, living in Frutigen in Switzerland. Yeah, I really like to participate at the 9th Red Bull X-Alps 2025. After winning 8 times, for sure it will be a next super good challenge and a good time with my team.
Hey guys, it's Patrick von Kannel. I'm super happy to be part again of the Red Bull X-Alps 2025. Looking forward to this crazy adventure.
Hi, I'm Nicola Hediger from Switzerland, and I'm excited to be part of the Red Bull X-Alps 25. This race pushes my limits mentally and physically while exploring the world's most stunning landscapes.
My name is Lars Merstetter. I'm from beautiful Haslital in Switzerland. I'm very much looking forward to the biggest challenge of all the hike and fly races in the world, the Red Bull X-Alps.
What a Swiss lineup. What do you think about them?
I think the athletes, there are huge athletes, real athletes in terms of pilots flying those canopies in these apart strong conditions, but also with their body, they are really athletes in terms of performing, to be able to climb, to walk, to run, and have a very, very strong mind. So all my respect to all athletes who has the courage to participate on this huge race.
Well, thank you for these insights, Andy. Now, what everyone wants to know. Will anyone beat Kriegel? And if so, who do you think has the best chance in your opinion?
That's a very difficult and a very sensible question for me to answer. I think Kriegel is unbeatable, but maybe he will run a little bit pressure behind. So who knows if it's a French or a German, Austrian athlete. But I think also Patrick von Kennel can really be who beats Kriegel at 2025.
Well, only time will tell. Thanks, Andy. It was a pleasure to have you here with us.
Okay, Christina, thank you very much. Goodbye and all the best to all athletes and the team who makes this race happen.
Last but not least, after presenting all of the athletes from the Alpine countries, let's move on to the rest of the world. This time, I'm joined by Nadine Wallner, freeride skier, 2 times freeride world tour champion, climber, and paraglider. So happy to have you, Nadine.
Hey, Christina. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me, and I'm proud to be part of the athletes announcement.
Of course, it is so cool to meet you. You have an amazing career full of adventures and different sports. Tell us a little bit about it. What have you been up to?
Yeah, originally I'm a skier, but as it is, there's always, you're hungry for progression or new things. And so I also got into climbing, and at the moment it's high season for rock climbing, multi-pitch climbing. And I'm trying this route at the moment. I try to red point a difficult multi-pitch in the Reticon, which is just in my home hut. And and then waiting for the snow and for the race to watch, to follow, and also to have some super good flights.
That sounds super interesting. Now, tell us, what is your take on Red Bull X-Alps?
Yeah, I'm already super excited. X-Alps will take place, soon again. And I'm always following the athletes going through this crazy race in the Alps. Walk as much is necessary, but as less is possible. This is the main goal, I feel like. So, and this one is the winner, who has the best strategy to get through the Alps with not walking a lot.
For sure. Well, thank you for sharing your insights with us. Are you ready to give us the rundown of who else will be participating?
Yes, of course. So I'm really excited that I have the honor to do part of the athletes announcement. And yeah, here we go.
I'm Shane Ty from Australia, and I'm super excited to represent Australia in the 2025 Red Bull X-Alps. Crossing the Alps is going to be an amazing adventure, and I'm ready to test my endurance alongside the world's best athletes.
Hey everyone, this is Tom Dodolodo from Team Belgium. I just can't wait to be at the start line of Red Bull X-Alps 2025. This is going to be my 10th X-Alps. I'm so excited and I'm so looking forward to it.
My name is Jean de Biolet. I'm from Belgium and I'm 28 years old. In June I will be at the starting line of the Red Bull X-Alps 2025.
Hey, I'm 34 years old. I'm a Brazilian athlete. I'm here because I'm thrilled to embark on this epic adventure.
I'm James Elliott, the first Canadian to have ever completed the X-Alps as a rookie in the last edition, and I am very excited to be coming back in 2025.
Hello everyone, my name is Patrick and I'm a French-Canadian athlete living in Switzerland. I'm so excited to be a part of the Red Bull X-Alps.
Hello everyone, I'm Yubei, a Chinese pilot. Red Bull's spirit of adventure inspires me to overcome all kinds of difficulties and strive to become one of the strongest pilots.
My name is Andrei Prochaska and it's a privilege to be part of the Red Bull X-Alps 2025. I'm super excited to be able to cross the Alps with all the other athletes.
Hi, I am Majin, local pilot from the Basque Country. I can't believe I've been picked for this Red Bull X-Alps 2025. It's a massive challenge for me.
Hi everybody, I'm Hugo. I'm from Mexico City. I'm 27 years old. I'm so excited to participate in this incredible race.
Hi, my name is Sebron Warren. I am a Dutch-American athlete. Every day I spend flying is like a dream come to life, and to compete in the Red Bull X-Alps 2025 with role models and friends in the ultimate adventure race, it's more than a dream.
Hey, I'm Erland Ukvitne. I'm 29 years old and from Norway. I'm so excited for taking part in the Red Bull X-Alps next year.
Hello, my name is Juraj Koreň and I'm from Slovakia. And I cannot wait for the challenge the whole Alps in the Red Bull X-Alps 2025.
My name is Jared Scheid and I'm an American based in Boulder, Colorado. I've been following the Red Bull X-Alps since I learned to fly and I've dreamed of competing ever since.
In total, now this makes 35 athletes from 17 different countries and 1 female athlete. The race committee would have loved to have more female athletes like in previous editions. Hediger showed us in 2023 how it is possible for women to finish the race. And we're hoping that this encourages more women to apply in next editions. Unfortunately, for this edition, we didn't receive enough female applications. Now, Nadine, how have you experienced this in the sports you've competed in?
Yeah, we're getting more and more really strong female riders. But in general, in the mountains, like I'm also a full certified mountain guide, and I'm also like a mountaineer. So I'm doing all these different sports, which are quite main dominated. And as a woman, you face more resistance, and you have to perform above average simply to be acknowledged. And I feel like we are all humans, and this gender barrier should not be between human beings. And yeah, it's really important that women go out there and empower other women to dream big and to dare things, and to trust in themselves, and to push their sport.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you, Nadine. Thank you for talking with us.
Thanks for having me. And I wish all pilots like amazing conditions, amazing weather, and a good race.
If you want to find out more about the athletes, make sure to head out to redbullxalps.com. There you can find more information about each athlete in their designated profile. What do you think about the 2025 lineup? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining, and see you next time.